Hello everybody, we have got another metal detector to do an unboxing, so let's get straight into it. It's from Nokta. Now Nokta I knew very little about, but when I found out this was coming, I did some research and they've already got some very good metal detectors out there with some fantastic reviews. So I'm quite excited about this one. I believe it is literally brand new on the market. It's called the Nokta Fors Relic metal detector, and yes, I'm very excited about this one. I've seen a bench test done on it on the internet and it got deep, so I'm going to be doing my own bench test with it in this video. But let's unbox it. To start with, it says Relic Hunter's Dream Detector, so let's hope it lives up to its name. Opening the box, let's see what we get inside. I've not looked in it yet. Your instructions. You get this free sniper coil. I think it's 5 inches. I've never had a sniper coil on any of my other machines, so that's a big bonus. I would have loved to have had that when I was on the Thames River. That would have really come in handy. So you get that free. That's fantastic. So you get 2 coils with this. Here's the other one. The size, I'm sorry I can't tell you off the top of my head. No, we'll go into the size of that later, but there's your main coil to come with it. Nice comfy looking headphones. Yeah, I like them, they're very light. Now you get a big control box which goes on the back of the machine. Now this reminds me of the White's V3i. That had like a box on the back, so this might take me a bit longer to set up because I'm not used to setting these up, but yeah. How exciting. Oh, you get code of ethics, how to metal detect properly without breaking any laws, etc. 2 stems, 2 your armrests in 2 halves, and that is your main holder. So basically this box is going to go on the back, and you've got a little display screen here and a couple of buttons on here, so very exciting. Is there anything else in there? This is probably your little tools. Yeah, all your little brackets and things, armrest, whatever you call it, cuff, and some batteries. Just takes 4 AA batteries by the look of it. So that's everything in the box. Let's get this built and we're going to do some tests. I've also got a Nokta t-shirt as well, very good. I've also got the 40-inch coil to go with it. Look at the size of that. I've never used a coil as big as this before. So what I thought is I'll build it, show you a bit about it, tell you about it, and then we'll do some bench tests with the sniper coil, the main coil, and the big coil, and just see what the difference is in depths on all 3 of them, to give you a better idea. So I'll get this built and we'll crack on. I'm going to need the instructions for this one. So when you put in the armrest on, you actually get 4 different holes, so you can measure it first, see where it's going to be comfortable, as I did, and I hope I've got it right. Yes, I have, that's perfect. But yeah, you normally get metal detectors with that already on. But on this one you have to build it yourself. But it's a very small box, I've noticed, compared to what other metal detectors come in. So I can see why they've done it. Yep, that feels good. Let's carry on, we'll get there. Another thing to remember when you're building it, slide this on before you tighten the cuff link. The armrest, because it slides in there, but once you've tightened it, it won't fit in, so just leave it slightly slack, slide that on and then tighten it up, and that's solid. You've got two leads going into the control box. What I would suggest is before you put the coil one on, the outside one, put the inside one on first, because it's harder to get your fingers in to tighten it up. But they're in there, and I think it's almost set up now. It's quite easy actually. Something else worth pointing out, you actually get an extra one of these on the stem, and extra nuts and bolts, which is always handy. The cuff link things there, the cuff for the armrests there, I don't wear them personally, so I won't be putting that on today, but yeah, it's nice to know you get some extras. Right, we're built. It took me 10 minutes 50 seconds. Just a bit about the headphones. The comfort on them is amazing. I don't normally like ones which go all the way over the ears. I like smaller ones, but these are so comfy. The one thing I would say is the lead is actually quite thin. I'd have liked to have seen that a bit thicker. But it's also got both size jacks on it, so you can use whichever you need. I like it. They are the comfiest big ones I've ever worn because they're so light. There's no weight to them at all. It's just a straightforward, you know, very bendable and robust set of headphones. I like them. Moving on. So now that I've built it and swung it for the first time, I'll just run through a couple of little things I've noticed. Firstly, these are really good. I know a lot of these come with a lot of machines, but they're very sturdy ones, and it's got a, you know, like a little loop at the back for the cord to really stick in there. You get 3 of them, so it's held that in place lovely. You're not going to get any wires in the way. And I'm not just saying this. This is the most well-balanced machine I think I've ever held. The coil weighs next to nothing. This is the standard coil which comes with it. It's just so well-balanced. You can't feel any weight in the coil at all. The only weight is in the box, and that is not too heavy. It's certainly not the lightest machine on the market. It's not heavy. It's not the lightest on the market, but it feels like it is because it's so well balanced. I can swing it with one finger. It's just, yeah, I'm liking that a lot. So now I've got it built, I'm going to run through some of the basics, some of the functions of this machine for you. It's 19 kilohertz. It takes 4 AA batteries, which will last up to 30 hours, obviously depending on which batteries you use. But 30 hours, that is very, very long for 4 batteries for a metal detector. It's got a dual LCD display, which is quite rare to see on a metal detector. You've obviously got one here, which is behind your arm at all time, and a very small one here, which I'm guessing is going to show you the numbers of what you're digging. So this comes with 6 different modes. See them up here. That's a general mode, which is basically all metal. Then you have D12, which is a 2-tone mode, which is good for clean fields which aren't full of trash. D13, which is a 3-tone one, good for coin hunting. Cog, conductive ground, that's for wet beaches, things like that. Deep mode, now that's got to interest anybody. A mode which gets deeper. We'll see about that when I do some tests, but it's exciting. And swift, which is good for trashy areas, and to pull out to find the good targets quicker. So 6 good, well set up programs ready for you to go there. And just very quickly, I'll read a couple of things off the box for you guys who really want to know a few more specs about it. It's all-terrain, digital target ID and ID masking, adjustable tone brake, adjustable iron volume, ground tracking, auto and manual ground balance, built-in LED flashlight. I didn't show you that yet, but it's got a little LED just underneath the handle. A waterproof search coil. Obviously the unit isn't, but the coil is. And it comes in 10 languages, so it's a worldwide thing. They're actually a Turkish company, but speak very well on the phone. I'll give them that. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Let's do some tests. Let's do some air tests. Get this set up as I normally do them, and see how deep it will go with the various different coils. So I'm just going to test 5 items for you because I've got 3 coils to do. We don't want to be here all day. I've got 5 items. I've got the small coil on to start with, the sniper coil, which I think is a 5-inch coil. I've never put one of them on before on any machine. I wouldn't expect them to get very deep because of the size of it. But we'll see, we'll see. I've got it in relic mode and the sensitivity is on 80. It will go up to 100, but I'm getting a bit of interference from the caravan. So 80 and it's silent. So, a nail. Will it? I hope you can hear that in the background. It's quite a long way from the camera. So it's a very grunty, proper, you wouldn't dig that, but it will detect it up to 7 inches. These are inches, by the way. A small silver coin. I do like the tone as well. It sounds very nice. Like a little mouse. And I like the way it gets quieter and quieter the deeper it goes. 10 inches for a silver coin that big. That's impressive with a coil that size. A big silver coin. It likes that. This is amazing. 12 inches. 11 and a half inches. You'd dig that at 11 and a half inches with a sniper coil on. I can't wait to see what the big 40-inch one does. This is as good as you get with a normal coil and any other detector I've found. A copper Roman coin. Bronze Roman coin, sorry. Ooh, it loves that. Don't you like that? Yeah, like that one. Crazy numbers. 12. I don't know if you're hearing it faintly in the background. I can hear it quite clearly there. 12. And we've got a Second World War. Second World War Iron Cross. German Iron Cross. It's actually overloading there. Yeah. Crazy numbers. 13 inches. This is amazing. Right, we'll change coil. We'll put the standard coil on it and see how that performs. I can only presume it's going to get even deeper. Okay, onto the standard coil. This coil and the small coil, remember, both come with the machine. The small one comes free with it. This is 11 inches by 7 inches. I've never used one this shape before. Yep, it's going to pick your nail up at 8 inches, but still with your grunt, you wouldn't dig it, obviously. And you can set it to iron volume and things. So we've got 10 inches on the silver coin. Let's see how it performs with this. Amazing. 13 inches. 13 inches with the standard coil for the small silver. What about the big silver? Just listen to it. It sounds fantastic. I just love that squeak. And it has got 3-tone option as well. 16 inches. 16 inches, guys. I've never had a machine which gets as deep as this before. I am excited. Right, the silver the bronze Roman, 12 inches with the sniper coil. And this machine loves Roman coins, I'm telling you. $15 inches, and the Iron Cross, which was 13 inches with a sniper coil. Ooh, Yeah, you love that, don't you? Oh yeah. That's diggable. 18 inches. 18 inches, guys, with your standard coil. Let's put the big baby on the 40 inch, just see what it does. I can't go any further. I've only got up to 18, but hey, we'll have a look. Okay, I've got the huge 40 centimetre coil on now. You're going to have to put up with some beeping in the background, because to have it on the same sensitivity to make the test fair, this one's picking up more things because it's a bigger coil. Right, let's do this. This is so exciting. It's still hearing that at 11. You know, if you're doing World War II things and you're wanting to find iron, if you're going World War II hunting, and that's just with a nail. Silver sixpence was at 13 inches with the standard coil. $16. 15.5 inches, I would say. The bronze Roman coin was 15 inches. And it loves it, don't it? Yeah, we know you like them. Oh, yes. $18.5 inches. The silver coin, by the way, it's $half, silver $half, was 16 inches. Now 18.5 again. And the World War II Iron Cross, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Am I even on screen? I'm not even, am I on screen? 19, 20. I would say that is 21. What's that? Probably 22. 22 inches to find a little iron cross. Unbelievable. I hadn't actually taken a look at the handle properly until now, but I'm amazed by this as well. Firstly, yes, you've got your LED light here, so you can see what you're doing in the dark, I suppose. You've got your number display there. When you press that, it turns on to pinpoint. And you've got one under here, which tells you the depth. So, and it's, they're there. The design, it's actually got another switch. I don't even know what that one does. Sorry, I didn't work that out. I'll do that in another test. But yeah, that is just so well made. And the depth is astounding. Coins at 19 inches. An iron cross at 22 inches. If this performs well on the beach, I think I might be taking this on the coastal walk with me. It only takes 4 batteries. And it's light. It's light. I've even walked around with the big coil on, testing that. Even with the big coil on, it doesn't feel heavy at all. I've just looked in the instructions for the weight of it, and with your standard coil on, it's 1.8 kilograms, which is 3.9 pounds, including the batteries and the coil. Not a lot at all. Buzzing about it. I really am excited about this machine. So yeah, I'll be doing some tests on the beach. I've actually got 3 machines to test on the beach. The weather's started to improve. I'll be down there tomorrow, hopefully, and start testing these out. But this, I've never been as excited about a machine as this one. I think this is going to be a bit of a life changer for me. I was wanting to give you a price on the metal detector. Obviously, it's going to be different in different countries. The only price I've found on it so far, the only place I've seen it available is at Calico in America, and they've got it down at $679.50 or something like that. So $680, and that's reduced. I think the recommended retail is $799. In England, rest of Europe, the rest of the world, I don't know yet. I can't get a price for you, but I would say that in America is a very good price for what you're getting. If this is going to perform as well as I think it's going to perform outside, I would put this as a high-end metal detector, and for that price, it's a bargain. So I hope that review was helpful for you. Completely unbiased. If it was rubbish, I'd tell you. It's not. It's looking good. But we won't know for sure until we get it out and try it on the beach, see if it works well on the wet sand. See you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.